Cheese I put. That's a Cooper's Stout. Cracking drink these. Made this a while ago. Great lacing on it. Nice dark. I love this drink. I mean, I can't drink much of that tonight because I'm on call. Right, basically what I'm doing is 7:15 at night and I decided to make a brew. So I'm going to do my 3 Floyd Zombie Dust version 2. So the first one was Citra hops, and this one's going to be with the USA nuggets. The difference in between these is the Citra tells you in the back, bottle about the hops. The Citra is mango, tropical, fruit and lime, and the nugget is spicy pear and peach. So looking forward to that. So I can do that one. I won't get time tonight to do one with the citrus hops. Also, I did have planned to do a Belgian pale ale out the Bible, but I got my calculations wrong. I didn't buy enough malt, so I need another a kilo and a half malt. So I'll have to get that sometime next week and maybe do that maybe a week and a half time. So see how that goes. So I'll show you. I've got me some water boiling away there, 5 litres of water. I've just got me grains weighed out. So in there there's 200 grams of Munich, 100 grams of carapils, 100 grams of crystal and 100 grams of Mediterranean malt. Also then I've got 2 kilos of spray light malt, the yeast, which is the USA 5, hot pellets, and Rotoflocket tablets. So we'll do that tonight. I think that's something I'll probably get a chance to do tonight. I think that's it. I think I'll come back and photos, share how we're getting on. I think I did a video of this last time. Oops, I was on top of the camera. My phone, sorry. So I'll crack on with these, get the hop additions sorted out, and if I get a chance later on I'll come back to you. If not, I'll see you at the end of the video. Cheers, chaps. That's on me again. I always seem to get in a bloody flummox making a brew and getting bloody stressed out. Need to calm down, Right, may look stupid, but it's steeping away, the grains are steeping away there, but it's leaving for half an hour in there. But the lid didn't fit properly. That's what you get for buying cheap products. Right, got me hop additions sorted out. See there? I'll give you a brief. The nuggets. I've got the first one I boil. I've got a 15-minute addition, 10 minutes, 5, 1. Then I've got 50 grams in the fridge ready for dry hopping after 4 days, and leave after 10 days. I think they smell quite nice actually. Myself, I can't tell much difference between these and them Citra hops. But these are alright. Just showing the missus them. Nah, I don't like them, they're horrible. Well, actually, that's what she said last time with Citra, but end of the day she's not drinking them. I like it, the smell of them. But, no, not else to tell you, so I'll come back to you a bit later on. So this is going to be another mix and match video. But, hey, can't have everything, can I? Can't be perfect. Anyway, catch you soon, chaps. Oh, God. Goes from bloody bad to worst. Just get everything sorted out for me 3 Floyd Zombie Dust, and just sterilised me scissors, the malt bags, so when I come open, didn't realise how close it was. Set fire to the bloody bag, so I've lost maybe a quarter of a bag. So bit of a shit of that really, but never mind, it's one of these things. Sent to triers. Catch you soon. Listen to Steve. Right, I've added the 2 kilos of malt into the pan. I haven't used the bag that I've just bent. It's burnt there. So there's probably maybe 400 grams left in there, but I don't want to take the chance of having a like a burnt smell in the beer. So I'm quite pissed off, like, so now I have to go and buy even more bloody malt. But never mind, it should take better notice where I throw the bags, not next to the bloody fire. So top tip, don't put your bags close to the fire, because you burn the bloody thing. Anyway, I've got to bring this to the boil, then I'll start adding my first hop additions. It'll probably sound like a bloody brew from hell, like Aunt Rogerson the other week. He had a nightmare brew. But we will see. If it turns out rubbish, I'm still going to drink it because I spent all this time and money doing it. I'm still going to drink it anyway. Or just send it to people and they won't know the difference, will they? So anyway, I'll catch you again soon. And I apologise for all these little snippets. Still like it. Right, the brew's just starting to boil. We only got just 10 and a fraction. But I have the first edition of hops. There we go. Oh dear. Started rising up then. Give it a quick stir. And I better start the timer, haven't I? Set the timer for an hour. And it's counting down. Well, so I believe. Better make a note on the rest of it. Right, catch you soon, chaps. I better keep an eye on this brew. 12's later and I've just started the boil. So you're looking at 10 past 9 when full, 10 past 10, the full boil down for the cool down. I knew I should have started this afternoon, but never mind, catch you soon. Guys, nice Steve again. Got one last hop addition to put in. Just because I'm trying something different. Last time I filled the bowl up with water, with ice and water to cool the pan down. This time I'm going to use some frozen ice cubes, which is, I've seen gas slugs doing it. I think the only problem I've got is they're in ridged plastic bottles. There's 2 litres in each one, so that'll bring the water level up, but I can't get the buggers out, so I'm going to have to like defrost it a little bit before I put it into the little pan. But I'll come back to you in a minute. Cheers. So Steve, right, I've got the ice out, so there's like 4 litres of water in there, in ice cubes. Not what I expected. What a pain in the ass was trying to get out the bottles. I think I need some like plain sided bottles, not these 5 litre water bottles with the ridges on it. I think I better go and sort the dog out, I think. Back to him. When it's only Steve again. Right. Did my 3 Floyd zombie dust last night. And it was a bit of a nightmare during the process of it all. I burnt one of my bags of malt, spray malt, so I ended up using another one because I didn't want to take the chance of contaminating the rest of it. So that was a bit of a kick in the ass, that one. Next part I did wrong. I did all the hop additions right. Forgot to put the Protoflock tablet in at the end. I think the beer will clear eventually by itself, but I don't know if I can add anything in at the end, or during fermentation or after fermentation it's finished. But in some of the books you can add it in, so I'll have to see if I can find something to add into it. So during the video what I made, I did a top tip up, put your bags too close to the fire, they will burn the bloody things. Next top tip is when straining your big pan out into your fermenter, make sure you don't fill your pan up too big, too high, because then you end up spilling half it all over the bloody floor. Another top tip, also I normally, I think the first one I did, extract brew, I filled the sink up with water, filled it with ice, and cooled it down that way. And I said, I've seen a few people using frozen water. So what I've done is got a 5 litre bottle of water, cut the bottom off, left sterilise the bottle, put 2 litres of water in a bottle, froze it, then I use them to try and cool down the water, which in hindsight it did work, but the problem was the bottles that I used were all ridged, and obviously the water was in the ridges and I couldn't get them out, so I ended up putting them in hot water to try and loosen it, then cutting the plastic off, and also then putting the ice in that way. I should have used really maybe 2 litre pop bottles, so like the plain sided, so it might have been a bit easier to squeeze out, and then they can. I'm not bothered about reusing them because we just throw them away. But the idea was using the 5 litre, the 5 litre cut down ones, and you use them to cool the water. It did actually work. It did cool it down, but it just seemed to take ages and ages just to cool down for some reason. Last time it went pretty good. This time the water by hand felt pretty chilled, but when you look at the temperature gauge on the side, it said it was high. Put a probe and said it was high, but nothing, not all 3 of them give me an exact reading. So I pitched the yeast last night and thinking, oh, this is going to go tits up, I'll end up wasting it. But we'll see. It's bubbling away. It's bubbling a little bit this morning. I think last time when I did a bubbling, when I put it in a fermenter, it did bubble, but not straight away. So at least it's working. It's just that I forgot to put that Protoflot tablet in. So it's a bit of a kick. I know it helps clear it and whatever, but I'm sorry about the mix and match videos that I've done of this brew that I've just done. I sound bloody pissed on halfway through. I only had 1 pint, so I think it must have gone straight to my head. Or I just had slow speech for some reason. So it was getting late, so I think next time I'll make sure I do a brew earlier on. Anyway, I've waffled on. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon.